California Quakes have doubled up the enforcers. 2-1, they lead this one by a score of 6-3. I cannot remember a first half of any WSL game where no jammer has scored more than 1 point on a single jam. In fact, in the entire first period, Amy Craig accounted for both the California Quake points. Shelley Rosell had the only point for the New York Enforcer women. And right now, it's Stacy Blitch and Amy Craig coming around all alone now. A great opportunity for California to build on this lead. 6-3, and here they come around the turn. Stacy Blitch, we didn't see much of her jamming in the first period. Perhaps she wants to be the one to break that single scoring drought. But look at the enforcers with a 3 triple pack waiting. Janet Abraham, Toodle, and Linda Leisure. And so far, Blitch and Craig are able to have no effect trying to break up that wall, led, of course, by Janet Abraham. Now April Toodle drops the arm. Now they regain once again. Craig trying to go by Linda Leisure. Here comes Karen Magnuson up from behind. A good job of Stacy Blitch. Very alert play, preventing Magnuson from getting by. But the 3-wall set of the enforcers prevented any scoring on that jam.
And there's not many people, men or women, who can get through the Sisters of Suffering triple block like this, Ken. We all know about Janet Abraham and the Abrahammer. Well, Janet Abraham, April Toodle, and Karen Magnuson absolutely closed the door on Stacy Blitch and Amy Craig. Great job of the Sisters of Suffering.
Now remember, here in the WSL, the jammers must lap the pack. The first period, the beginning of every period in the WSL, they start from the racehorse start line. But now the jammers must get out from behind the pack, as Edie Bowman is doing along with Heather Sunderman. Bowman into the rail, Sunderman coming around. Now once the jammers have lapped the pack, each time they pass a member of the opposing team, they get 1 point. Now, if you're not familiar, sometimes it gets a little confusing. They may lap a member of the opposing team, putting the point on the board. If that member of the opposing team gets back around in front, the point stays on the board. The only way they get a second point for lapping a player is to go all the way around the pack, which happens seldom. Now, Karen Magnuson doing a good job of blocking out Sunderman, but Sunderman was able to go by one of the fallen enforcers to put points on the board. Still some time left. Now look at Magnuson, grabs Sunderman head first into the rail. That is the kind of physical play the New York Enforcers are noted for. They try to intimidate every other team in the WSL.
Well, Karen Magnuson is a much better and fairer match with Stacy Blitch, but you see her go after the head of Heather Sunderman, who's no match for her. Sean Atkinson and his girlfriend Denise Loden look on. You have to wonder what's going through the mind of the pariah, Sean Atkinson.
You've got to give Heather Sunderman credit. She went head first into the rail, but was able to recoup and add 2 points on the board. The Quakes pulling away in this very low-scoring one. It is 8-3. Now Shelley Rosell coming out and Amy Craig. Rosell, very, very physical player, also deceptively quick. As you see, as she is able to stay stride for stride with Amy Craig out of Fairhope, Alabama. As they fly around the track, it's Rosell and Craig. Rosell down the elbow, slows Craig down. Good job of staying under balance. You see Karen Magnuson in the penalty box, a 1-jam penalty. A good opportunity for California as they are skating with a woman advantage. But the big elbow from Shelley Rosell sends Craig down and she flies past Faith Urban and picks up a point. Shelley Rosell doing a good job, picks up 2 points for the New York Enforcers, and there you see her cutting off the jam, high-fiving big Janet Abraham.
Well, I've been questioning all day why the New York Enforcers have not been using Heather Gunnan. She's their big gun as a scorer, but it shows how much I know is Janet Abraham. We saw her blocking a few moments ago, preventing points by the Quakes. Well, there we saw her paving the way for Shelley Rosell to score points for the New York Enforcers. Great job of the Sisters of Suffering.
Again, we talk about how the Enforcers, their physical play, they try and intimidate other teams. The strategy of New York in every game they state is to keep the scoring low, as we see Sydney Zimmerman coming out now for the California Quakes, along with, this is number 38, Linda Leisure for the New York Enforcers. New York tries to physically intimidate you, keep the scoring low. They realize their team is built for physical style of play. They are not one of the quickest teams in the WSL. If a team gets out to a big lead, New York has a real problem trying to come from very far behind because they just don't have the speed. They try and keep it low, and they're getting their wish right now. And now you see Sydney Zimmerman finally able to break by Leisure, but Janet Abraham sends Sydney Zimmerman down. Abraham goes down herself. As you see Linda Leisure now closing on Brooke Sunderman. Sunderman doing a good job of blocking her out with the knee. there's no point. Brooks Sunderland is wearing the white blocker helmet. Only the jammers with the black stripe helmets can score in the WSL.
Well, and you see Karen Magnuson going after Stacey Flinch. We've showcased this matchup on the track. Well, this is the second time. This is the third period. They also did it in the first period that they've taken it well after the whistle of the jam off the track, almost into the stands, kid.
Extremely low. It is still 8-5 California Quakes. Normally 3 points is nothing in the WSL, but in this kind of a game, it's a very big lead. As once again, the Quakes turn to Amy Craig, and now you see Heather Gunnan finally out of memory. Serves me the first time in this period. Gunnan has had a jammer helmet on, and down she goes from Amy Craig.
Well, Heather Gunnan's a street shooter, so to speak, Ken. She doesn't play very well until she gets warmed up, and she's not had a chance to warm up here today.
Amy Craig doing a good job. Went right by Janet Abraham. Remember, as I talked about, once you pass a skater, even though Abraham went back out in front, that point stays on the board. And now finally you see Heather Gunnan catching up. Stacey Blitz setting up a big whip with Amy Craig and annihilated Heather Gunnan. A two-throw right there from Malibu Stacey Blitz. And again, I would suggest Heather Gunnan, although not taped up where we can see it, is far from 100%. She has really battled a multitude of injuries this season as she goes toe-to-toe now with Amy Craig.
Well, we know these two have speed, but they also have a little bit of animosity toward each other. To Amy Craig of the California Quakes and Heather Gunnan of the New York Enforcers. But Ken, I gotta tell you, I think Amy Craig is getting the better of this because she's into the flow of the game. Heather Gunnan is not into the flow of the game. I don't think she's injured. I just think she's not warmed up.